Nothing like some good old impromptu video sizing, editing, whatever you call it. Because I apparently forgot that the size of the window is different between Bug Fables and the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. That's funny. Also, wow, this looks cold. Okay, dokie, I'm gonna go ahead and begin to play. Am I talking about Starflyer now? I don't even know. 20th of February, 9:23 a.m. The Old Bailey. Net to Nerd, I am going very much okay right now. I am just playing the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I've been playing this game for I think a couple of months, maybe just a month now. It's fun. I guess that's one way to look at it. The more we have to go to court, the more experience we have. Crass. Good morning. Oh, is that our defendant? Hey, it's Natsumi. His eyes do look a little red, don't they? Do they say that in Britain? Probably. I clicked something else on my computer. What the heck? He has not slept. Oh, wow. Literally? I already knew he was going to say that. He said, well, literary people take things so. Too terrified to tremble. And now he trembles. Yes? Oh, what is it like? I wonder if this is supposed to try and make the Japanese look, I don't know, deserving of being frowned upon because they're not of this country. I can't even imagine otherwise. Kind of like the very first case we had with the suspect, well, not the suspect, the culprit actually being an English woman. Sasato does not know. Not what I thought. Lord Benzies. As many... Why? I think she'd only need one newspaper. This Dracula-looking fella. I'm really curious what the jurors are gonna look like. Mundane. What? Mundane murder. It's not even a murder, it's attempted murder, isn't it? Or maybe they're talking about Magnus McGilded. That's what I'm thinking. Wait, 2 days ago? Oh, what? Oh, God. This music is making me so much more anxious than I probably should be. Deathbringers. Uncommon bad luck. Thanks for that. Well, dang. Yeah. At least have some faith in me. Oh, benevolent, non-locum assistant Miss Mikatoba Esquires. That's a mouthful. Man. 30 minutes just flies by in these scenes. But if you're actually in a courtroom, it feels like it drags on for much longer. It's time. Let's go. We get to actually learn more about this case. And what actually happened. This is it. I hope you're watching over me, Kazuma. I miss him already. "10 a.m. It's showtime." Oh shoot! Mrs. Garadib? Mrs. Garadib is a juror? The prosecution is fully prepared, my lord. The defense is ready. Breed, huh? Who told you that? Lord Strongheart. Oh. Oh, you mean this guy? Jeez, my reputation does not precede me, doesn't it? Do you have a point? Typical Nipponese. Bro. I have to wonder about that still. I'm not even sure he was innocent. He's aware of it too. Thank you, councils. Okay, I think I recognize this one. That's Bruce Fairplay, right? I'd never seen her before. You look like the Hatter, but I can't say I remember for certain. We already know who she is. Dang. Very well. Forget juror number 6, I guess. Oh boy. Rising power in the Far East. Japan, right? Sasuke Natsumi. Oh yeah. That's one heck of an appeal to the heart right there. The xenophobia is real in this courtroom. This is gonna be one heck of a case, I can already tell. Oh boy. Gregson. Tobias Gregson, Detective Inspector of Scotland Yard. The victim is thought to be a young woman in her 20s by the name of Olive Green. Oh, her 20s? Thought to be, huh? Having been stabbed in the back by her attacker's knife, the victim fell unconscious. I just felt my heart sink. Oh, that's sad. Okay, here we go. We already had that map, right? Yeah, right there. Briar Road, Mirrorswim Street, Calabash Road. It happened on the pavement, running alongside Briar Road, a wide thoroughfare for horse-drawn vehicles. She was approached from behind by the accused and stabbed in the back. The case file has been entered into the court record. Before we look at that weapon, alright, court record. Young woman rendered unconscious following a stab wound to the back. Victim, olive green, female, stout build, early 20s. Stout build, huh? Pavement at Briar Road. Reporting officer, Rolly beat. So what about that weapon? Looks like a switchblade almost. Oh yeah. Oh, it's called the jackknife. The jackknife has been entered into the court record. A large but commonplace folding knife. It was found lodged in the victim's back. Motive.
Yes!
I imagine they're probably still getting to that.
Objection!
Oh God. Precisely what a constabulary came to arrest Ninipodes and suited. Okay. This is gonna get scary. Miss Janet Sumi's arrest. So the fog was light, okay. subsequently collapsed on the pavement. The victim was stabbed from behind and subsequently collapsed on the pavement. Which I bet Herlock Sholmes used to track him down. I don't think there was really much to attack in that testimony. A photograph of the scene taken by a policeman just after the incident occurred. A large knife hat can be seen thrust into the victim's back. Okay. What did you call us again? Spineless? I say curious. The defendant is not denying everything as you put it. Do go on. Yeah, where are you going with this, Sasato? I'd like to know. I mean, he mentioned he ran away, but... What's overtake her? So he's confirming that that was what she was wearing. We had photographic prints in full color in the last case, didn't we? If we can't establish that there was another person there, then we have nothing. Yeah, that's unfortunately true. Maybe she had some really big, strong painkillers, and she couldn't feel anything in her back. Nothing for it. Mr. Natsumi's arrest. 5 o'clock in the afternoon when the incident occurred, and there was an unusually light fog. Visibility was reasonably good, and there was no one else but the victim and the accused. Out of the blue, the victim was stabbed from behind and subsequently collapsed on the pavement. The accused ran off, scattering his belongings all over the floor. Those being a number of old books he just bought, he was on his way home from a bookshop, it seems. It was just a matter of working out who the books belonged to when we found the book to arrest him. Okay, so we have 6 full dialogue options to press on, and potentially submit evidence on too. I have to expose an undeniable inconsistency in the inspector's testimony. Okay. So what evidence do we have? The local map. Well, 5 o'clock sounds correct. This will be 4:45 p.m. He was getting checked out of those books he was buying. Visibility was reasonably good, and there was no one else up but the victim and the accused. Okay, that's nothing we can really critique there. Visibility, though. This doesn't really give us much information to go off of, unfortunately. Can we examine this again? We can't turn this over. It's just the text. A stab wound to the back. Pavement of Briar Road, east side. Let's examine this jackknife. Nothing notable about it. There's no blood on it. Okay, that's not what I was hoping to do with it. Just at the tip. No kidding. Alright, I guess that's all we can really hope to get out of this. Nothing else really comes to mind that we can examine on this thing. And finally, the crime scene photograph. Okay, so that's all the evidence we currently have. If I want information, I may just have to press, but I don't think there's much we can really press on the second point. And 5 o'clock is definitely consistent with the facts too. So I kind of want to press the third option right now. Victim was stabbed from behind and subsequently collapsed on the pavement.
Hold it!
From behind, you say? This poor woman, Miss Green, remains in a critical condition. Comatose, no less. Bart's. Oh, boo. Oh, God. Hey, Ricardo. My only question right now is if the victim was stabbed from behind, then where the heck is the... Where's the piece of the knife there? Let me see if there's anything else I could get from with Sasato. With this. So it looks like there's not much else we can really... Okay. 5 o'clock in the afternoon when the incident occurred and there was an unusually light fog. Just keep going for now. The huge runoff. Well, we know that's correct. How would you be able to hold all those books and stab someone at the same time? I want to press this.
Hold it! The street map again. Okay. Bourbon books. Okay. That is good information to have. So pressing is definitely the way to go right now. Me too. The bookshop's location, the bookshop's name, the bookshop's stock. Huh?
Bourbon Books. It's in Natsumi's lodgings. But this is called Your Books. I'm assuming that this is the name of the place, right? Like it's a secondhand bookshop, but it's a different bookshop. I think it's the bookshop's name, isn't it? What? Maybe. Could the man be any more sardonic? Another word I don't know the definition of. Bourbon Books, a second-hand bookshop he apparently patronizes. So, I have evidence I want to present here already. Because this receipt was for 4:45 p.m. He came back from Your Books, not the book place that he mentioned. So, let's go.
Objection.
This is a receipt that we found in Miss Natsumi's room. It was issued on the day of the incident and details of the purchase of 3 second-hand books. Uh-huh. Go on. This receipt was issued from a bookshop called Your Books. And the time would line up with the time with the attempted murder, too. Your, I presume. Just not the one that the detective is saying. Not Bourbon Books. What? Oh, another one, so they have some competition.
Objection.
Well, we have evidence that he did know about it.
Objection.
For what difference? Explain.
Objection.
Look at the time. Yeah. What does the map say? If the defendant had been returning from Bourbon Books, then yes, he would almost certainly have passed the place where Miss Green was attacked. But where's Your Books? I don't know, what do you think, fair play? Also, I just noticed that I don't know what you call this, the padding on their chair is red. I guess it changes its color whenever they decide someone is guilty or innocent. Yeah, that's what I want to know. Where is Your Books? We looked into that. It turns out that Your Books
Is it somewhere in Calabash Road? Yes. Okay. So, it is. It's still not too far away. But it is still closer. Yeah, it's not that far. My Lunamity's friend is obviously in training to be a clown. He regales us with such witticisms. You are not a clown, you are the entire circus. Sasato, we don't need you to be in contempt of court. Here we go. So that changes almost to nothing. Whoever they may purchase this musty tomes, it makes no difference in the final analysis. Dang. Mrs. Garadeb is ever the aggressive. And this guy, whoever he is. That guy being deaf is going to be a plot point in this case. I can already tell. What else do we have? Yeah, you're right. The only question is, where do we attack from here? Okay. They claim Soseki-san must have passed the location of the incident on his way home from your books, but we gotta raise an objection. Cause who's to say that he wouldn't walk the other way? The assertion is made by the prosecution is fundamentally flawed. Okay.
Objection!
That is a pretty flimsy argument, to be honest. The long way round. So it is still a longer distance you'd have to walk. The dude's a walking ball of anxiety. That's what I would argue. He wouldn't. Ah, heck. What do you have? Like anyone's gonna believe what he has to say.
Aimlessly from A to B. I don't. No way! I don't believe this! I tried, Sasato. I really did. We're gonna have to do some pitting, I can already tell. But if that is the case, the defense still... They are not convinced. Ah, Bruce. Does this mean... Oh no.
Guilty!
Guilty. Guilty.
Guilty. Guilty. Guilty.
Well... Oh my god! Well, that was fast. We're gonna have to do that, Oh god. We're gonna have to do another one of those, pitting sessions. That's all I can remember them being called. I don't remember what Sasato called it. It's a Naruhodo. Not yet. This isn't over yet. Somehow. Hey man, it's the law. Oh, a summonation exam, that's what it's called. Wait, Foreman? So this isn't Bruce Fairplay? What? It's just the same model? Here we go. Time for the latent part of this. The juror's contentions. For pity's sake, that little bitty's oddity already admitted it himself, didn't he? The man would have gone around the house as on his way back from the bookshop, not in winter. I really don't care. This is very not helpful. Even the judge appears convinced of Mr. Natsumi's guilt now. No kidding. Well, Ryu, don't forget the very first case in this game. No one else saw the English woman that took the life of of John Wilson. But you know that you still know that Cosmo believe in you, right? You're talking crazy, or really you're not talking crazy enough. Yikes. This is gonna be fun. You got the floor, Council. And go. You can do it. Jury examination commence. The defense's rebuttal. That little bitty's already admitted it himself, didn't he? He said that a woman in green collapsed before his eyes, so I can only have been the victim. So the poor woman was attacked from behind, was she? Oh, dreadful. I just wish they had more helpful testimony. Let's see here. Someone's life is on the line here, so we better give it all we got. So, Mrs. Garrett, I kind of want to win. I want the press. I'm gonna press her.
Hold it!
The landlord who rents Mr. Natsumi his room. Oops! That's a Freudian slip right there. She's heaving up that charade. He's only been in a little over a week now. Emotional appeals are not what we should be making right now. Oh, jeez. Building a bomb? Nothing more. So, basically, there really isn't much to get from her, unfortunately. Man, this is tough. I guess I'll press you too.
Hold it!
Sorry. A nice cup of old tea. Same thing every day. It would have been just before 5 that I left. These subtle movements on Ryu's model really vibe with my ADHD right now. Dreadful time you had. I was walking down Calabash Road when I slipped on the ice and donked my head. So it was icy on Calabash Road. Why would you go down there if it was icy? Corn pipe. Ah, corn pipe. Heading down Calabash Road is the quickest way for me to get back from your books. Let's see. So where's Calabash Road? Right here. If it was icy though, then he wouldn't want to go there, would he? Alright, you don't care. I'm not gonna talk about you. Okay, I want to press you now.
Hold it!
You drew on the map, you mean? What was it? Calabash Road or something? Precisely. That is true. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That is good logic. God dang it. A reason why it's toxic is I might have taken a longer way home. A good reason. That's not what I wanted to look at. So he would go this way and here. Was there anything on Mearsome Street that would prevent him from doing this? For pity's sake, that little Nipponese oddity already admitted it himself, didn't he? He did admit it, yes. Well, he admitted he ran. If he said that a woman in green collapsed before his eyes, why, it can only have been the victim. Well, you're a man. I think Iris wears purple. It's definitely not you. And then we have the victim. I don't know if there's much that we can really do if we press here. Pressing you is just not going to give me much of anything of value, I feel. I'm really curious, actually. What work do you have to do?
Hold it!
Okay, that's not what I would have wanted to say. A laborer. Okay, that's some information. That's some information. This guy's a family man. There's water and gas supply pipes bursting left, right, and center. Okay. If If I remember rightly, it was just around the corner from where it all happened. By that old bookshop it was. Oh, that's important. Mearsome Street it was. Yeah. So this is definitely the area. This is where Bourbon Books was, though. Here's some street. Yeah, I know. I checked the map. I'll do it then. That is vital. On the day it happened, I was digging at Mearsome Street from dawn till dusk. And dusk would be likely at 6 o'clock, so he'd be there. That might be the good reason we need to convince Zero number 3 then to change his mind. Alright, I'm gonna pit you with him. On the day it happened, I was digging at Mearsome Street from dawn till dusk. The man wouldn't have gone around the houses on his way back from the bookshop, not in winter. My gut is really afraid, but I gotta... No. Be brave, gut. Be brave.
Objection.
I wouldn't say at odds with each other. More like... They actually kind of back each other up. Your number 5's words just now are extremely significant. On the day in question, Mr. Natsumi visited this bookshop to purchase a number of second-hand books. And on the same day, we now know that there were works being carried out on Mearsome Street, making it impassable. Which means that the defendant's route home could not have taken him along Mearsome Street and down Briar Road. Must have had a good 2 yards or more of the pavement up. Okay. I suppose that must be right, eh? The man wouldn't have gone around the houses on his way back from the bookshop, but we see now that he had no choice. My lord, Mr. Judge, sir, if I may. Ooh. The logic is palpable. Me? Well, all right then. That's 2. We actually get to press them now. Now, if only, if we could just identify one more clear discrepancy that would make them stop doubting Mr. Natsumi. Yes, my lord. You slip? So these two are the only ones I haven't really pressed yet. It can only have been the victim. What I don't understand is that if we know that you can't take the most conventional path home, I can only imagine then that the prosecutor will argue then that because of how close the location the victim actually is to the southernmost part of the road, Briar Road that is, that he could have attempted to kill her there and then run off, which would make it so that the route he took to get home wouldn't really matter. It can only have been the victim. If he said that a woman in green collapsed before his eyes, why, it can only have been the victim. So the poor woman was attacked from behind, was she? How dreadful. I slipped over that evening myself on Calabash Road. I knocked myself out. I knocked myself clean out, you know. The only person I could think to press then is her. So, let's... Alright, Gut. You've led me pretty well so far. I'll continue to trust you.
Hold it!
Walking ahead of him. Of course he would. God, that xenophobia is bad in this country. That went well for her. So, yeah, that's a dead end. Mom called my phone. For pity's sake, the little nippity already admitted it himself, didn't he? Let's press him on this because that's not technically true.
Hold it!
Excuse me, but Did he get slapped in the face too? Okay, he did not get slapped in the face. Pegged as criminals. Not for him. Oh dear. Oh, his name was first. So you're currently at dead end. I'm gonna press you again then.
Hold it!
5 o'clock, you say? Okay. Please. It was especially slippery around the bout. Okay, just on the corner here. Okay. That is sad though, yeah. Oh yeah, it would have been really cold. Or worse. One more thing. Oh shoot. So that's the only bit of clothing he has. That's important. I think I see it. What did he say? Deliver the finishing blow now. So, not you. It might be her. You're a dead end too. So wouldn't that mean then that it's possible that that who he saw was him? Because we also know the path that he took. Okay, I'm thinking about pitting you and him.
That's about all I have to go off of right now, and I can't present evidence, right? Let me just see. Yeah. Options, court record, press, pit, and that's about all I found. Okay. Let's see how this goes.
Objection.
A flaw? What do you mean, sir? Unbelievable. The bookshop receipt found in the defendant's room clearly indicates that on the day of the attack, he had been to your books and purchased a number of secondhand titles. He then returned home on foot. That's correct. All he does remember is seeing someone appear in front of him on the way. Someone in a green overcoat who suddenly collapsed on the pavement before his eyes. And that's where we have the error.
Objection.
Can we really be sure of that, madam? That same afternoon, there was somebody else apart from the victim, who was wearing a green overcoat and who fell over on the icy streets in the neighborhood. Uh-huh. Yeah, and that would also have to be something for you too, huh, Bruce? That's right. I'm referring, of course, to hard of hearing your number 6. Shots fired. What luck is that we're actually getting to see him in this court too? So much for really rotten luck. This is the only person we could possibly have come on where we'll be able to continue. At least as far as I'm aware. Yeah. What about the hair? Well, the hair is different. Oh, even Miss Garrett is surprised. You need a pee. And crucially, Calabash Road, where the defendant would have had to travel. There we have it. Dang. You'd have been so daft to be wrong. Shoot. A befuddling. What do you mean? What are you thinking? He didn't have anything else to wear. Yes, milady. I do declare that I would. Thank you. And I would too. What do you mean, what? Is it a crime to change your mind? No, if anything, I encourage it. It shows that you actually are not a cultist. At least open your mind up to the possibility. We are in.
eyes 2, the nose 4. So the nose have it. Not guilty, they say.
Objection!
Alright, let's see where this is gonna go. Could it seem churlish of me to drink from my hallowed chalice moments after raising an objection? What was that remark, mate? Oh!
Objection.
All I did was use logic. What the heck is a tuppence? Oh wait, or like 2 pence. Two yards is basically if you took 6 human feet. A little less than 2 meters. It's such a crutch that the prosecution cannot intervene in these summation exams. But let's not forget that this detail doesn't really matter. We heard from juror number 5 that they had to turn everyone over, so was trying to come by a way. So this is actively misleading. Yes. No. Huh? Well, dang. What proof do you even have of that? I don't know about crushed. I'm skeptical. You can talk. Wasn't he unconscious or something? What happened to innocent until proven guilty? My lord? He couldn't! Doesn't Sasato's book say that he's not allowed to speak until it's over? Oh god. What are you talking about? My lord? Witnesses. You've got 2 witnesses coming. Okay. Bring forth the witnesses. Who are the witnesses supposed to be? Okay. Right. Well, if he's innocent, we'll be able to find the reasons why.
I believe in Soseki-san. I know he's innocent. Okay, who's the fairy tale girl on the right? And who's the drowsy dwarf on the left? Rolly. That name rings a bell. Constable Rolly beat Sa. Nothing to report on the street, Sa. Poor guy. The case file. Yeah, this is the office. So this is the eyewitness too. Let me just see one more thing actually before I go on further. Rolly beat is 23. A devoted London Bobby who witnessed the incident while walking down the street with his wife of a year, Patricia? That's his wife? Also, wife of the year. Wow, that's young. Well, it's younger than me anyway. Fiercely proud of her policeman husband. Wife of a year. What does wife of a year even mean? We've not been married long. Oh, they've only been married for 1 year. That's what that means. God, I'm slow. $20 miles a day. Yeah, I think we heard all about this actually from Grayson. Apprehension of criminals. This girl with her starry eyes is so far. I don't actually have the words to say what I am thinking. This man and his wife were walking down Briar Road in the opposite direction. As opposed to this. What a great witness he's going to be. Okay, I'll say it. His wife is freaking adorable. I don't know what about her I think is adorable. But I think she's adorable. There was no time to change after work. Then the fog was light, as we heard from Grayson, so that's disadvantageous for us. I guess that Patricia's gonna do all the talking, and then we'll just have to hope that Rolly reacts whatever she says if anything actually sounds wrong to him. Two silhouettes appeared out of the fog on the pavement in front of us. Probably the books. Yeah, that's not good. The alternative course of events that you establish in dissemination of the exam will be quashed. Death knell, in fact. She's a God-fearing woman, too, is that it? Gosh, life of a London Bobby sounds very hard indeed. This is bad. Man, I'm so tired. His wife has to do all the talking. I gotta go. Something came up. But thank you all for coming to watch.